Here we go, guys. Here we go. Happy February. We made it out of that dreary January. It's only like 60 more days until spring and March. I'm so excited. And I cannot wait to get to the summer months again. Okay. So, guys, if you're new here or if you're not, go ahead and drop a comment down below. Let me know what it is that you sell and who you sell it to. I am the author of the book Life Selling Secrets, your top secret formula for 10xing your physical product sales online. And I also am the author of the book What to Say, Why to Say It, and How to Say It, available on Amazon. The links are in the description below. I do receive commission on those books. Guys, I'm so excited to come to you tonight because if we haven't met, in the last 5.5 years, I have helped a brand that is on Etsy blow up their brand and earn over 1.2 million in sales, primarily using live selling. We also as the means to get the money. So we also do other things like, we do advertising, we do SEO, we reach out to galleries. He sells glass items. We do lots of different things. But the primary, 92% of our sales come from live selling. So if we're just meeting for the first time, let's talk about it. Let's talk about what exactly is live selling and why it should be incorporated into someone's brand, okay? So the first thing to know is that any business can do live selling. Now, what happens is if you have a physical, let's say you have a brick and mortar business and you're selling some sort of physical products. There's another category of business owners who sell services, right? Maybe you're a plumber, an electrician, things like that. You can actually do live selling services. It's a little bit different of a live stream, and I will be covering that later on this month. But in today's live stream, I wanted to kind of like revisit what is live selling. And then I wanted to kind of talk about how you can maximize more sales for Valentine's Day. So basically what happens, guys, you guys already know that the holidays are like every 30, 45 days or so on the calendar. And we're always, in November, basically, Walmart had already rotated their Christmas stuff out and put in Valentine's Day. It was like December 1st. It was like, what's happening? They always have that next holiday up. So what you want to do as a business owner who's selling widgets and things, and maybe you've got candles or you're a gift shop owner, something like that, what you want to do is start planning ahead for the year and start thinking of different ways that you can capture your audience's attention, right? Because they're already going into Walmart and usually looking around, or whether it's Walmart, Target, all those things, right? They're going into big box stores and they're still looking around online. So what you want to do is you want to flank your marketing with what they're already seeing in the marketplace, right? So if everybody's getting ready for the big game, if you celebrate football, then you want to start, your marketing should sort of reflect the big game if you want to kind of tap into that psyche of what they're seeing out in the marketplace, okay? So one way that I do that, you'll notice today I just got done doing a live stream for my client. We are selling physical products for Valentine's Day and with glass items, and I'll show you what they are and why I selected them. I wore pink today and I have a really fun background that looks like Valentine's Day to kind of help get the viewer in the mood for what it is that we're talking about. So, but as with always, when you're doing live selling, what you want to do is figure out a way to you always want to figure out a way to get in front of your future and existing customers, which I wrote about all in my book. And then I want to talk less about that today, but I want to talk about the actual physical products today. So if you have, let's say you've got 100 items or 200 items in your store and you're selling physical products of some sort, maybe the first way is maybe you have books or you own a bookstore or something like that. So bookstores usually have a variety of items. They don't have just books. They've got books and they got bookmarks and they got stamps and they sometimes records and CDs and things like that. So the first way to sell something specifically in a holiday is to just go around and find items that are specific to that holiday. So the first thing I would do is look for things that are, do I have any love candles? Like if I sell candles, do I have any that already have a name that has love or romance in them, right? Do they already have that? Are they already designed for this month, right? That's the lowest hanging fruit in the live stream. If it's glass items, are they already red or white? Are they already purple, pink, those kinds of things? If you're selling something that is, okay, let me break this down because I have it in my head. I'm going to get it out for you guys. The second way that what I would do is if you see different items and you got the first item is like dead on, and the second item maybe is over here. Maybe the first item's a book about romance in the 1800s. I don't know. And then the second one is an album about, maybe it's a vinyl record from the 60s or something. You want to get creative with this, you can put the two items together and create a romance bundle, right? And then what you say is you got to think about how is your future customer going to use these items, right? Well, there's a bunch of different ways you use your items for Valentine's Day. So you're either going to keep, but a lot of them are always the same. You're going to buy it for yourself, you're going to give it as a gift to someone else, or you're going to use it in a romantic way of some sort. Maybe you're giving it to your mom and dad. So with gift giving, it's either for yourself or somebody else. So you really want to figure out a way to bundle these items together and see if you can't create a romance bundle or, and if you're stuck, we can go on ChatGPT and look up the ways that people will be using items, potentially. So let's say I challenge you, if you've got a physical product store. Now, let's say you have a physical product store and your products have nothing to do with Valentine's Day, right? This is my favorite area of expertise. I love to be able to go in and just say, okay, you have a couch and a curio cabinet. Let's put the two things together and we'll call it, the February romance bundle. And what you do is you link it over to the emotion. We talked about it in yesterday's live stream. Show your Valentine how much you've been listening all year by gifting them a brand new sofa and China hutch or whatever it was, this holiday season, when romance is in the air, you will be the perfect, what do you want to say? You will be the perfect romance partner if you give them the gift they've been asking for all year, right? Because, when we live with people and we have husbands and wives and things, we want upgrades in the house. I want new carpet. If Darren were to walk up to me today and say, hey, we're going to get new carpet. I'm buying it as a surprise for you. I would be so thrilled. I would be so ecstatic. And I would have the best Valentine's Day present for him ever, so it's like that, right? So that's one way to kind of so again, use the items that are directly designed for the day. And then if you get them, bundle them with something else kind of sort of related if you can. And then the third way is to just bundle things together that have nothing to do with Valentine's Day and create a reason around it. All right. So now what I would like to do is kind of show you what I've done. So I have been able to go live selling these products. I just got done doing a live stream, actually. You'll see it in just a moment, where we are doing a countdown to Valentine's Day with my client. And you guys know, I've talked about him on this channel before. His name is Keith Cerrone Glass. And so what I did was I'm creating a countdown schedule for the month of February. But what I've done here is, again, this was me going live, selling live. And what I did was I chose 5 items that he had in inventory. And we decided to make them, because we're coming off of Christmas and we're headed into, you gotta think about it. People just spend a lot of money on Christmas, and they might be in the mood to buy, but you have to kind of help them along, to kind of get them in the mood for live shopping, right? So some people are ready right away. Some people kind of need to kind of quote get in the mood, So what we do here is we created 5 items. And here I am talking. You can see in this video, I'm wearing the same shirt, same background. I just got done doing it. So I picked 5 items and we made all 5 items are $10 off only until midnight. And what we're going to do is kind of like a countdown to Christmas kind of idea. We're doing the same thing over here for Valentine's Day. So I picked 5 items. I made sure that the products price adjust and, come off of sale when it hits midnight. And then I encouraged everybody to, check out before midnight kind of thing, before their products expire. So this is how I am encouraging people, and we're already getting sales. and things of that nature. And if we're just meeting each other and we haven't met for the first time, I'm going to show you our since 2000. Let's see. Since 2020 is when we started this. You'll see right here, there's a lot of fake people on the internet, but right here we have grossed 972,000 just on this one platform using live selling, leveraging Facebook and Instagram, and that is without Etsy included inside of that. So live selling can be very, very powerful. And this case study, I have Keith's permission to share these numbers. I put them all in my book, Live Selling Secrets, if you would like to see the exact breakdown of how I did it in 2020 and how we scaled him from -0 to, averaging over 200,000 a year consistently. Then you can definitely pick up the book, because that's what we do. So this is how we do it, guys. So you got to be willing to look for sales when sales don't seem obvious. And it doesn't have to be you. It could be somebody on your marketing team. So if you have a brick and mortar or some sort of small business, you can definitely have that. You can have somebody else go live for you. It doesn't have to be you doing it. And that's one of the best things about live selling is you don't have to be the one doing it, as long as someone on your team is trained and knows how to do it. So guys, that is my hot tip for today. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you're struggling with, if anything, or what products you sell in your live selling business. And let me know. I'd love to hear it. And I'm going to be going live again tomorrow with another hot tip for live selling. And I will see you guys in the next one. So take care.